Who needs stairs?
All right.
Well, we'll go ahead and continue with our post-qualifying press conference. We'll make our pole winner wait just a couple of seconds. We'll go ahead and introduce our third place starter for tomorrow's race, Ryan Hunter-Reay. Ryan does have one pole here at the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach, also one win. Ryan, take us through qualifying and the challenges that you faced and this great starting position for tomorrow's race.
No, it was certainly tough. We knew it was going to be close. You can tell from practice the difference between P1 and P2 there was, 2/10,000ths of a second. So we knew it was going to be very close. The top 8 were within a tenth. So every little placement of the car, brake release, power application is absolutely crucial to the final lap. So this is just nice after the season that we had last year on street courses for us to come back, work really hard in the off season, take a new direction, an all new angle to street courses to come back and be strong at St. Pete, and then come here to Long Beach and be strong again. It's nice to be strong in Long Beach. This race has meant a lot to me over the years, and I thought I had a really good lap today until this guy spoiled it. It was I thought it was a good one. I was pretty amped there, and then comes out of nowhere. But congratulations to Helio. It's amazing what he's been able to do over the span of his career. He's still logging poles, so I think the IndyCar Series is the most competitive it's ever been at the moment. So that says a lot. But just great to get this red and yellow DHL Honda back up to the front again. Hopefully we can have a great race tomorrow.
And to support Ryan's statement, 11 of the top 12 drivers surpassed the previous track record that was set by Helio. Scott Dixon took it in one of the earlier qualifying rounds. Helio took it back with a lap of 1 minute 6.2254 seconds. That is a track record. Penske Racing has won 7 of the last 9 poles here at the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach. This is Helio Castroneves' 3rd pole in a row here, his 4th total in Long Beach. Also his 48th career pole. That's 4th on the all-time poles list. One more pole will tie him for 3rd on the all-time poles list.
Means you're getting old. Yeah. And I still kick it in.
Helio, 3 in a row here. It just seems like you just have this track's number. What is it that makes you so successful here in qualifying?
Well, it's those damn kids, I come over here and trying to steal my thunder. And I tell you what, actually to say exactly what Brian was mentioned about this competition and the Verizon IndyCar Series, it's so incredible. It's ridiculous. Plus, every time you go into a session, it's something different. It's track change, the tire change, traffic. I mean, it is absolutely very difficult. So the crucial time, when it comes, you see everybody in hundreds of seconds separated from each other. So for me today, it was interesting because the first qualifying was a little bit tough. We almost didn't make it, and John Dugib and the rest of the guys were able to adjust the car for the next session, and after that, it was just we kept rolling. So car felt pretty good, and especially with the reds, all of a sudden my car came alive from this morning. So AAA Chevy, it's working really hard, and also Chevy in particular. We noticed that our competitors, Honda, came strong, but well, we were able to put a lap out there together, and now we got to think about tomorrow.
Graham Rahal starting 6th in tomorrow's race. Graham, as Helio just mentioned, a great performance from Chevrolet taking pole here, but as one of the leading Honda drivers from last season, to see so many Honda drivers sitting around you right now, what does that mean to the development of Honda and where you're sitting right now?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great in particular here. Honda being based just down the road in Torrance. I think the guys have done just an excellent job. Building, pushing the engine as much as they possibly can, and clearly you're seeing a lot of gains from that. I mean, Aero Kit is what it is, and they kind of focused on the next area that they can really control, and they've done a hell of a job. So, very proud of them. Hopefully we keep pushing, because we know that our competitors come May are going to have something for us, and so we don't want to get stuck believing that we've got them covered. But yeah, it was a good day for us. To qualify 6th. I was disappointed. Had a little issue there in the Fast 6, but overall for a little single car team to fight through what we have, we were not very good yesterday. So I was pleased with the changes that we made, and to get ourselves in there, it feels pretty awesome. So proud of the Pengrave boys and keep working hard for tomorrow. Tomorrow's should be a good day for us.
James Hinchcliffe starting 4th in tomorrow's Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach. James, it's been a big day for your team. A cool announcement that your team owner Sam Schmidt will be racing with Mario Andretti before the IndyCar Grand Prix this May. And then obviously a good starting position for you tomorrow. Your thoughts on qualifying and how the team's positioned for tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, first off, I'm pretty jealous that Sam gets to race Mario. It's going to be pretty cool. Curious to see who wins that one. Sam's been practicing. I'm not going to lie to you. But no, as far as our weekend's gone, it's been pretty solid. We rolled off the truck with a pretty decent car, and in these weekends when it's so tight and track time is so limited, that's huge. And even when yesterday afternoon we had a little bit of problems, this morning we had a couple of problems, but we didn't panic. And huge credit to Schmidt-Peterson Motorsport. 2 Fast 6 appearances for 2, which is great. Congrats obviously to Helio. He says all these kids right here trying to steal his thunder, which is making Brian really happy because he hadn't been called a kid in a long time. been a while.
Hey, how old are you?
Been a while, buddy. Doesn't matter. Younger than you, so.
Yeah, I mean, you're still in my bracket, I think.
But no, I mean, honestly, it's just so tight. I think that's been the topic of the weekend for sure, is how competitive it is, and you got to be, I think, in the top 6 to have a shot at this thing. And there's a lot of great cars up there. It's going to be, perfect execution tomorrow in the pits on the racetrack, and hopefully we get the aero car up to the front.
And finally, Alexander Rossi starting 5th in tomorrow's race. Not only your best career start, obviously, here at Long Beach, but your best career start in the Verizon IndyCar Series. I know that one of your goals leading into the season, I heard you say, was to improve on those road and street courses, and this obviously has to be a great start to that.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I think that the turnaround that we as a team at Andretti have had since last year has been pretty unbelievable, especially here. So a huge credit to them and the belief that they had in the offseason that they were going to resolve the issues. So that's very cool to see and be a part of. For me particularly, it's obviously good to be here. I think we missed a bit there in the Fast 6 on a personal level, just because I didn't know how the these roads were going to be, because I hadn't done it before. But other than that, strong weekend, and then that auto parts have been good since really we rolled out Friday.
So we'll open up to questions starting with Bruce, and then we'll go up to Robert and Mary.
Helio, congratulations on the pole. Going back to the first session, what really happened between you and Simon? Did he impede your progress that much? Did you feel that it warranted a penalty?
Well, unfortunately, I think it was a snowball. Wheel was kind of like wasn't going, and we were not understanding because we took enough gap from each other, and I think maybe he was having issues with the brand new set of reds. And when in my position, because I was the 3rd car, so I was so far back, and I was catching those guys, and all of a sudden when it came to the hairpin, obviously Simon was also trying to he was also penalized from that situation, and it was too suddenly, so I actually touched Simon's wheel weight on the hairpin. So, but we're able to come back and still made it to the top 6. So we're surprised actually when they penalized him. Obviously, we didn't say anything. So it's a shame because he was also a very good competitor. It's another car for Team Penske to eligible to win. So we never know. So, Sebastian won starting from the back, and I hope that's not the case this weekend. But for Team Penske, anything can happen.
Robert?
Helio, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yesterday you told a few of us, you were talking about the prestige of winning at Long Beach. You were happy that you had, and then you said, and I'm going to do it again. I don't know if you're prophetic or what, but you obviously have a really fast car right now. Is this the year?
Yeah, it is. So we're looking forward to a great race tomorrow.
Yeah, that is. Next question.
And I feel AAA machine is right on rails right now. So, but qualifying is one thing, the race is another. But I feel that we have a very good chance.
Mary?
Graham, you mentioned that, I think you said the Fast 6 you had a small issue. Could you explain what that is? And did you have any problem like with anybody slowing you down?
No, we were fine. I mean, we just had a good one going and just got an insanely long overboost penalty, and so went into the 4-5 up into 6 complex even on my best on my 4, and came out 3.5 tenths down just due to it, and had to pretty much just bail out. That was it. There wasn't going to be able to improve on my lap from before, so just saved the tires. But it's stacked. These guys talked about it before. I was looking this morning. I caught myself again looking at Formula One times, and the top 4 are spread by a second, and here, it's the entire field. And I thought to myself, my God, it'd be nice to have a nice second gap.
I was saying to James, it makes it stressful when you wake up in the morning.
Well, you just know, like literally as a driver, if you are not 100% on your game and you do not nail the lap, you will not qualify well. It's that simple, and so it does make you. We've all been doing this a while, and your butterflies get going before qualifying because it's like you gotta hit it every time. So, but yeah, we just had a little deal. I'm sure all of us have had it, at some point or another, and unfortunately it bit us, and that was that.
Patrick and then Bruce.
Helio, we'll leave the age thing alone after this question. But how much is it motivating to try and keep these kids in their place, and how much does that keep you going?
Oh, man. Okay. It feels good.
Excellent. Keep it
A lot. Every time I wake up in the morning, when I do my workout, and sometimes some of the guys, that friends that come by, they're really young, and when you come out and say like, yeah, you're tired, aren't you? And good, you feel good. So the point is, I'm always, when I come to the race, I feel great. And again, in my own team, I have incredible teammates, and they're incredible talent, incredible fast, so I'm always learning with them. So I'm not worried about the other ones, but I tell you what, when you beat our team, you feel pretty darn good because you're right on top. And but today is extra special because Long Beach is a great place. I remember winning here from the pool 2001, and last two years was a little bit, we're right there. And so we're not going to let this escape again.
Yes, Bruce.
2 questions for you Honda drivers. 2 years ago, we'd come to a street course race and see 6 Chevy drivers